Welcome back into the channel, my friends. It's your boy Steve from Straight Fire Picks, back with your best bets for Major League Baseball here for you today on Wednesday, June 18th, 2025. MLB player props, run lines, totals, NRFIs here for you today. We got 3 picks in the video. Let's lock in and get this sweep.
Well, my presence isn't real. It's another bad one like this is scale. It's straight fire. All my bets straight from. You're in the house that cab made now. Straight fire.
As always, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button for me. Always appreciate that. On the road to 10,000 subscribers. Appreciate all of your guys' support as always. Let's have another great day in baseball here today, guys. Let's hop into a quick recap from yesterday. Very solid day for us. Ended up going 2-1 plus 1.36 units, guys. We'd love to see it. We cashed our out hit parlay, which was Cincinnati under 15.5 outs. He finishes with 15. And then Brandon Lowe to get a base hit. He got that done pretty early there in that one. So we'd love to see that. And we cashed our NRFI yesterday in the Pirates-Tigers game. We'd love to see that. And then Jose Altuve, guys. Over 1.5 bases. If you looked at the score, it was 13-3 Astros. So if you look at that score, I'd be like, yeah, certainly Altuve was probably a part of that. Very good chance he got 2 bases there with that type of run production. 15 hits. I think our chances are pretty good. Nope. He was not a part of any of that. 0 for 4 at the plate. Got pinch hit for as the DH. Pretty nasty stuff, guys. That's the type of... Honestly, that's the type of stuff that just makes me absolutely sick at night. But it's okay. It happens. I really thought that we had the right read there. Obviously, we had a lot of opportunities there to get that done there without Altuve. He hit one right down the line. That looked like it was going to be a double and just went foul by like that much. When I first saw it, when I first saw it, I thought it was fair for sure, and of course it was foul. So it's the way it goes, though, guys. Like I said, I didn't think it was a bad call. I just thought it was a bad result. So, but still a great day in Major League Baseball for us, guys. 2-1, making over a unit on the day there, 1.36 units. As far as our comic cappers go, had a couple great calls there in the chat with Gotta Get the Bag calling Trey Turner over 1.5 bases, and Justin McKelvey calling Vlad Guerrero Jr. over 1.5 bases. Both of those cashed. Love to see it, guys. Great calls down in the chat. If you guys like to participate in that program, just drop your favorite pick down below in the comment section. Let me know what you guys are playing. Put a star or an asterisk next to your pick, and if your pick hits in the chat, we'll include it in our next video, just like we did. Great way to support the channel and support the community. You know, helping the people out. We'd love to see it, guys. Appreciate you guys. So let's keep rolling there. One other quick announcement. Any links you guys need here at the channel in regards to membership, merchandise, social media links, it's all down below in the pinned comment and the description. The membership's just $3.99 for the entire month. You get access to all of our picks and our plays early, a couple hours in advance of the video. And it's also a great way to support us here at the channel. So appreciate all of you guys. We're getting back on track. Like I said, we're trying to be more consistent here at the channel. We'll have an NBA Best Bets video here coming out. Should be later tonight. Might be in the morning. We'll see how it goes. But hoping to get that out later tonight. All right, without further ado, guys, it's time to get after it today. Let's get this 3-0 sweep. I believe that we could do it today. A lot of value on the card once again today. Let's get right into our picks, though. At number 1, we're going with the Minnesota Twins. Money line here versus the Cincinnati Reds. Plus 105 odds on ESPN Bet. Risking a unit here. Now, the Twins right now are on a 5-game losing streak. They have not been playing the greatest of late, but I still believe that this team is pretty solid and that they will get back on track. This is a team that won 13 in a row in the month of May. So obviously they're going to turn this around at some point. I think today is the day. They're up against this struggling Nick Lodolio, at least in home games. Lodolio, 5.85 ERA. 1.39 whip, 290 batting average allowed in home games. So this guy has been getting absolutely shelled at home. Meanwhile, on the other side, Bailey Ober, not honestly a ton better, but he is a little bit better here, respectively, on the road. Bailey Ober, 4.65 ERA, 1.45 whip, 279 batting average allowed on the road. But like I said, I do like fading Lodolio here in this particular spot. And like I said, I think this is a great bounce back spot for the Twins. I think they're going to be able to hit Lodolio. And like I said, a losing streak, typically you won't see the Twins lose as many games in a row. They're not that bad of a ball club. I think they get back on track and get in the winning column here today. And the Reds, honestly, guys, are one of these teams that is just very inconsistent. I mean, granted, both these teams are, but Reds coming off a win. They lack a lot of consistency. I like the Cincinnati Reds. I love the excitement of their ball club, but we've yet to see the real consistency from this club. I think this is a spot where the Twins can get them. Slight edge for the Twins here in the bullpen. 14th in bullpen ERA. Reds 18th in bullpen ERA. Obviously, I trust the Twins bullpen a little bit more than I do the Reds. I think that they can. I think they can lock down a victory if we need one. As far as if we have the lead here late in this game. Like I said, the biggest thing, I really like that they've lost 5 in a row. I don't think this continues. I think they get back on track. I think they get in the winning column here today versus like I said, an inconsistent Reds club that, with Lodolio on the mound, who has not pitched well in home games. I think this is a prime spot for the Twins here to get a win on the road here versus the Cincinnati Reds. So, love it there, guys. For number 1 pick, we're going Minnesota Twins money line here versus the Cincinnati Reds. We're going plus 105 odds here on ESPN Bet. Okay, and at number 2, our NRFI of the day, we're going with the Kansas City Royals, Texas Rangers NRFI bet here. No run first inning. We're going minus 115 odds here on DraftKings, risking a unit here. Rangers 18th, Royals 20th in first inning run production. So we like seeing that, both these teams in the back half. And 2 sub-4 ERA pitchers on the mound today. Patrick Corbin, who I can't believe that I'm actually backing. We talked about earlier in the season how my plan was to fade him in some way in every start. Well, I've had to switch tunes on him. He's pitched really well so far for the Rangers. He's 4-5 with a 3.66 ERA, 1.22 WHIP this season. Really solid whip there. And obviously his ERA sub-4. You like seeing that. He's been very effective here for the Rangers. And versus this Royals team, I think we can get us the outs that we need. The biggest out that we're going to need is Bobby Witt Jr. That's the only guy that really scares me at this point. Bobby Witt is definitely a concern, but if we're talking about just needing to get one batter, we're worried about one batter. I really do like the NRFI in that case. On the other side, Chris Bubic for the Royals, 5-4, 1.92 ERA, 1.07 WHIP this season. We like seeing that. So obviously he's really been solid here for the Royals. He's been absolutely fantastic. I think he'll be able to get us the outs, obviously, here that we need. Royals here 14th, Rangers 25th in batting average versus lefty pitching. So we love seeing that as well. 2 teams that aren't the greatest versus left-handed pitching. And like I said, this NRFI really fits the bill for everything I like as far as value. We're getting minus 115, about even value there. 2 sub-4 ERA pitchers on the mound with pretty solid whips, 1.22 being the highest here today with Corbin, then 1.07 for Bubic. And then 2 offenses that are also in the back half and first inning run production. So really that fits the bill for everything I'm looking for on a NRFI. As far as if you're going to take a shot, you want to make sure you're getting solid value with 2 decent pitchers on the mound. I think we have that here today. These boys better lock in, give us another NRFI cash here today. So love it there for our number 2 pick, guys. We're going to Kansas City Royals, Texas Rangers, NRFI bet here. No run first inning. We're going minus 115 odds here on DraftKings. Okay, and finally at number 3, a little wrinkle on our typical out-hit parlay. We're doing a little bit of a wrinkle to it. We're going Eduardo Rodriguez under 17.5 outs, parlayed with Vlad Guerrero Jr. to get over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. You could take Vlad just to get a hit, but I love his HRR line here today. I think there's actually great value on it. It is minus 150 for his HRR line, which is why I'm not playing that straight. Rodriguez, though, is the main piece of pie. Granted, he's like, you can get him for minus 115, so you could just take his outline if you want. But I love both of these. They both go together. Like I said, I do usually like taking two guys in the same game where the bet goes together. And this bet goes perfectly together for what I'm expecting here today. A lot of value at plus 165 here. Absolutely love this play here today, guys. Erod, 2-3, 6.27 ERA, 1.59 whip this season. He has been horrible. And I'm not looking for that to change here on the road versus a Blue Jays team that hits lefty pitching very well. Blue Jays here, third best in batting average versus left-handed pitching. Fifth in WRC plus over the last 30 days versus left-handed pitching. And seventh in walk rate over the last 30 days versus lefty pitching. So there's a couple things you want when you're taking under and outs. And we kind of saw it yesterday. You guys remember how I mentioned Ciccone? His average for pitches allowed that they allowed him to go in the game was 82.8. He pitched 82 pitches and he got taken out. So you got to pay attention to all those things. Now, granted, they will let Erod pitch. But what I like here is that the Blue Jays are so effective versus left-handed pitching. And that they will take walks as well. So they can really rack up that pitch count on Rodriguez, which is what we're hoping to do. You want to get him, obviously, to 100 pitches, which I think we could do before the end of the sixth inning. I just don't see him going that deep into this game on the road. There's no way. He's under an 8 of 11 starts this season, so he has really gone under this season. He's under 6 of 6 road starts this season. So he has been, he has not hit the over once on the road. And when we're talking about this not only being on the road, but how difficult of a matchup it is, I have to take it. There's just no way I can't take this. And then Vlad Guerrero Jr., a career 5 for 15 off the starter Eduardo Rodriguez today. So obviously I like seeing that. He's 6 of 8 this season to this line versus lefty pitching at home. Vlad Guerrero Jr. To that 1.5 HRR line. He's 26 of 36 at home overall to this line. 11 of 17 versus left-handed pitching, if you just isolate those metrics. So we love seeing that. He's batting .333 versus left-handed pitching this season. So he's been fantastic versus lefties, which is what we like to see. And like I said, Rodriguez fits the bill for a struggling lefty on the road. So like I said, this bet goes perfectly together, which is why I like having both of them. I think there's a good chance that, if Vlad Guerrero Jr., is able to either get walks, hits, runs, RBIs, get on base, get himself in scoring position, hit RBIs. There's a lot of different ways we cash this. I was talking to my friend, Got to Get the Bag, about this yesterday, and he was just telling me how much he's in love with hits, runs, RBIs right now because of all those options of that. So I appreciate you, GGTB. You kind of helped me switch my thinking here a little bit, and as far as the little wrinkle that we put, you could thank GGTB for that. It definitely got me looking more at the HRRs today, and I love Vladdy's spot. You can take Vladdy, for a lot of things today. Even his 2.5 HRR line, if you could find that wouldn't be that bad either. You probably get some good value on that. So, really love it today, though, guys. Love this spot. Love it there for number 3 pick. We're going Eduardo Rodriguez under 17.5 outs. Parlay with Vlad Guerrero Jr. over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs, plus 165 odds on Fanatics. All right, guys, that is going to do it for our picks. If you guys enjoyed the content, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button for me. Always appreciate that. On the road to 10,000 subscribers. Appreciate all of you guys' support as always. Let's have a big day here in baseball once again and start stacking these winning days together. Outside of that will do it for me. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we'll catch you guys all next time. Peace out.